and gentlemen, today we're going to play a deck that I like. To be honest, I think a lot of the decks, that are being used a lot, they're all right. The only single, obviously, mono red is still fucking virgin potatoes, and the new mono blue mill that relies solely on resolving a turn 2 piece of shit bullshit and then countering every spell. That's fucking wank too. The only reason I'm not going to show you the deck before I use it. That's what professional streamers do. Just eat shit. I deleted these decks and then it gave them back to me. And I wonder if you get cards back. I'm sure somebody knows that whether or not you ever really got them in the first place. I don't know. All I know is that this deck I've been playing on stream for a couple of times. It originally had Teferi and Deputy of Detention in, and it would fuck my mana up playing 4 colors and all the rest of the shit. So I took that out, put Thought Erasures in, because everyone loves that shit, right? And the deck got much better. I think got a mulligans this one. That's kind of bland, but, you know, hold your bolts. So I don't need a healer. We'll keep a Paradise Druid. Hopefully do ultimate Tiago Silva ramp into a Garruk or a Liliana. Maybe putting this back isn't the answer. I might need to gain 3 life. You know what? Yeah, I might need to gain 3 life. Because these sleeves and this thing, it's setting off my virgin sonar. But we'll see. No need to call everyone a virgin the second you sit down to a game of Mageecs. Right? Imagine doing that at a real GP. You'd be calling fucking 3,000 virgins. You might get in trouble. With who? Nobody. A fucking pussy, ponytailed, greasy, skinny / obese dweeb, acneed, neckbeard, pussy face. Alright, there's the man. I didn't really need to take 2, but eat my ass. Yeah, I like this deck. I just like playing it. Alright, Angbangs, Rambangs. It's pretty shit. Priest is alright. Is it? Maybe not. Questing Beastie Boys. I think that's alright. So, there's obviously holes in the deck because I personally built all of it. So, there are cards I don't know whether or not you need. Do you need a Questing Beast? I can't help you. Yeah, well, we'll just fucking see. That's what I like about Mageecs most of the time. We'll just see. So, will this guy go full spaghettes? He did go full spaghettes. I don't think that's that big of a problem. If I draw a land, Questing Beast can't be blocked, presumably by the man's whole deck. Because we're playing super aggro. Oh, the luck. The luck on this virgin. Oh, Dr. Cheek, she just said you weren't going to call nobody virgin, she mag. Well, we went a whole 2 seconds. Eat my shit. So normally I keep these, or at least one behind for, yeah, I mean, that's fine. I normally keep one behind for Risen Reef squiblages, but I don't think that I care anymore. So, because it's got so much sacrifice bollocks, I'm not going to play this. Play it? That's not what I meant to say. I'm not going to block with it. And we're just going to try and race him. Race him with a 4/4. You eat shit, son. Eat shit. It's just all about mythics. All about sexy 4-color mythics that are mono green. Let's make sure we're doing the recordings. I'm not talking to myself like a maniac. Because shouting to yourself when you're recording is clearly the height of sanity and educational bobalak. No problems. What's happened? What the fuck has happened? MTG renewal, I didn't click on that. Right? We got the ghosties. We got the boobilies. At least I mean, that was weird. I definitely didn't click on teach me about renewal rewards because I couldn't give a shit. So, Tiago Suresh. Didn't I say Tiago Silva a minute ago? And you still don't think there's voice recognition, CIA, Russian hacking software in Arena? Yeah, something fishy. Something fishy. And it's not Gabby's muff today. So, we got sexy, level 80 virgin cat. That's what I like. I watched Croaky's play a little earlier, and he mentioned... Alright, we got a games. He mentioned something happened to his client that meant he had to reinstall it. And then he just said, "This is suck. Easy, easy gamer! Easy gamer! Look at this memer." And I couldn't listen to it anymore, so I left. So I never got to the bottom of what the problem was. I like Croaky's, by the way, in case you're thinking, he's another streamer you don't like. Nah, he's good. I like him. But if he's got a problem with his build, and he said other people had it, then I might also have it. This guy might have it. Why was it opening web pages in the middle of a game? That sounds like hacks. So, Risen Reef into Risen Reef. Shifting Ceratops I put in because it can't be countered and it's got protection from blue. Because you get a lot of Simic virgins. Oh, Dr. Chick again with the virgins. Nobody virgin plays this game. Everybody, they look like Tom Cruise, but they're 6'6", and they look like the Rockhead baby with Jesus, and they just do fuck all day. All day fuck is Dr. Chick. Nobody is fat loser with the leg the size of a kebab. We'll see. We'll see, Gypsy Woman. So, Gates is bad if he's got Sweepy McSweeps. Or is this the Fires? Everyone's got the horny for the Fires. So, personally, I do think that you go for the ramp if you assume that all your boys are going to get blown up. If I resolve a Plaниes, I'm happy. I always say, we're talking Mageecs for a moment, don't attack with your Paradise Druid, but because I'm so sure it's going to get blown up, I don't mind tapping its tits. So, Shifting Ceratops with haste, or another Risen Reef, what do you think? Let's do the gates count. 1, 2, 3, that's 4 gates. So, shifty shits. Oh, yeah, but skibbity jibs. Skibbity jibbity jibs. I think the time has come for the fucking smash, honestly. I changed my mind. So, even if he's got to blow up all the peeps, I'm going to squeeze my dick really hard that I top deck Liliana, and then we can just sort of eventually lose to a Field of the Dead. Right, you mags! But here skips. Well, that was oh, am I the king of Mageecs or what? You fucking dweebs. Am I the king of Mageecs or what? You filthy dweebs. So, hopefully, obviously, he doesn't have destroy target Planies. If he doesn't, then we'll just copy Lily's boybs. Threesome with Lily twins. Get in my fucking belly, you slag. But if he kills Lils... Oh, he couldn't kill Lils. He couldn't kill Lils, ladies and peeps. So, it comes into play with an extra counter on it, so it'll have 8. I can't really make enough blockers. He's only got 1 field, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, alright. I should be able to squeeze my dick hard enough and then have it pop wedge obesity style. What does that mean? I don't know. Look at this guy. Easy gamer! Look at this Field of the Dead memer. He's a fucking memer, boys. Memer. So, I don't want to minus it, I don't think. Right? Or do I? So he'll have 1, 2, 2. I can play Risen Reef. No, I can't. My blue's tapped. Eat shit. I changed my mind. Whatever happens, bollocks to it. So I get to draw 2. 4 even. Twice as much as I was expecting. Because I'm so good at this game. Oh, that is nice. Now we can play 2 peeps. And I know that you could say, oh, you can trigger the Risen bollocks. But I'm trying to just protect Liliana's boobaloids. Because if she exposes those boobs, everyone collapses. And that's what we want. Right? You dweebs. So I can make a 2-2. And then another 2-2. And then play this Liliana to replace this one. And make another 2-2. And then maybe there's enough 2-2s that I can stop saying 2-2s. Alright, we're doing the gobblies. So, currently, ladies and shits, in the higher echelons of the Magic world, there seem to just be 2 decks. Some version of Jeskai Fires, which is very good. You've got lots of options. And Golos Field is also exceptionally good. But we're doing the rubs. We're doing the rub-dubs. So if I minus Liliana, he does get to keep this because it's a creature artifact. But he does have to sacrifice all his lands. Well, sometimes you're the king of Mageecs, and all of these things are just incoherent nonsense babblage. Vince McBabblage. Squibbles. Originally I had 4 Garruks, and then there were just too many times where just having a load of 5/5s is just not good enough. Precisely a situation like this, where you need Liliana's boobs. That's what I think of an ultimate. She just pull, whoop, and those nips just shoot out like Homelander's eyeballs. Burn a fucking bitch's tits off. So I could still lose. Let's not give ourselves a little emote championship belt just yet. But we had a good time, and that's the real winners, ladies and gentlemen. We had a good time. Everyone was safe and fun. Jesus didn't come back and blow my dick off. Oh, the hills. Yeah. Archway Angel, that's not good enough. Because it's not about life. Ultimate Lils, he has to sacrifice all of his lands, right? Each opponent chooses a permanent they control of each permanent type and then sacrifices the rest. So he gets 1 creature, 1 land. And then I've got shits all over the place. I'm not going to get milled. That is good, Scrimshaw. I didn't draw a Nissa, which is a bit shit. Look at that. Golos, Field of the Dead. I don't think it's a premium build, so yeah. Let's not put this on Ether Hub, or let's not do a Noxious and start laughing our little midget balls off clean out of our chair as though we had never seen Magic in any context ever. I don't think I've ever seen that. Oops, my boob came out. All of these guys have never seen boobs. Classic Magic the Gathering players. They're about to just fucking shit in their faces. I'm impressed this guy hasn't done an instant concede. So, if I did emotes, I could say, nice, thanks. thanks, nice. So, he's never recasting that. So, put that back up his balls. Yeah, then we just get back to doing the slams. Alright. I mean, it was going to be tough to recover from that, right? Look at that! For a real video. 2 games, 2 good games. Did the fucking shit. I could go home now. If I was Murchies, take a week off. Fucking eat 10 kebabs. 14 minutes. That's all you need. All that is needed. So, do I have any Eldraine packs? Well, let's open War of the Spunk. You know, it's like a little reward to myself for having such a superb game. Feather is good. Unfortunately, I hate all feather decks. I'm much more likely to just use it in a Boros Angels deck. Mythics. Oh, Mythics! I think I have enough Garruks. And the saddest part was this deck originally had Garruk in, and then I realized it didn't do anything. Because I only have... Yeah, I don't have many enter the battlefield effects. So a couple more games, right? As with all my videos, this is the tipping point. This is when I play Cavalcade and turn from being jovial, you want to go see Joker, it'll be fun, yeah, everything's fine, to playing mono-red Cavalcade. You want to go and see Joker? I'll fucking burn a cinema down, you slags, before I do anything, you fucking manx. So it's good if I draw a land. Am I going to draw that land? I don't think I'm going to draw that land. That's much better. That is such a conundrum, though. I can't ditch any lands, right? I have to put one of the boys back. I think Garruk's got to take a shit, right? That's sad, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know what this guy's playing. Sometimes Garruk's better than Liliana. Sometimes Liliana's better than Garruk. But they go together like rice and peas. They go together like Gabby and Saggies. Superb! Superb deck. If you like, you know, doing your own shit that's unquestionably inferior to what everybody else is currently doing. But it's alright, ladies and shits. Here's a spoiler for the new people among us. Mageecs is not life and death. You can hold your balls and nothing bad will happen. I didn't realize I didn't have another blue. So that was a really lucky draw. I was just basking in my fucking smugness. I'm fucking king of Mageecs. Don't have to look at my lanes. So, oh man, how good can one man be at this game? You fucking dweebs. Legion's End doesn't kill anybody. He's got a lot of Dreadhordes. Well, what are you gonna do? Spunk Doublés, I'm gonna keep. So this thing gets out of control slowly. But his hand is so bad that I think if I hit a land, especially, yeah, if I just hit a land, that's fucking great. Alright, I feel like this is one of those situations that you just do a full look to the camera and then stand up and pull your dick out like you're on Chatbait. Which somehow that fucking site is just not, it's just fine. It's just fine to pull your knob out. So I can spunk double my reef, or I can really take a long time to develop my planies. I honestly don't know, ladies and slags. I'm gonna spunk doubles. I really want to do the ramps. Oh man, I just wanted to land. So this has to be killed at the end of this turn because it gets lifelink otherwise. What are you? When servant enters the battlefield, that doesn't do anything. Alright. So, need to draw either the 1 mana 1/2. No. That's not the end of the world. So I'll hold that for next turn. And I'll play this now. So, can't tap that because of the Legion's End. But if I draw a land next turn, then we can play a Planies. And that's what matters. Right? I feel like this game was in the bag. It was in the bag, and now the bag is starting to shake as though all the spunk's gonna fall out. But, you know, never mind. So, we're looking at multiple things. Wankle. Okay. It's still fine. If I draw my land, any of my Planeswalkers, or either, will solve this mess. Maybe. So 3, 4, 5. I can't block with either, because if I have to sacrifice a creature, I need my Paradise Druid. So we're going to hold our penis. Hold those penises. I'm going to have to ditch Ceratops, I think. No, I'm going to have to fling Thought Erasure. Because if I don't draw the land for the Planeswalker, I'm going to have to play Shifting Shits and try and race him. But I am the king of Mageecs. Rubber so I could still lose, obviously. He could find the top deck that slaps my dick. If he gets another Rankle with haste, then I'm in trouble. Just tickle your dick, ladies and shits.
Looks like you weren't fit to survive.
That's some good voice acting work. Definitely didn't get Steve from the catering department to do that. So, Legion's End, yeah. Gets to have a look at my hand. Can he beat it? Not with that, I don't think. So there are a few things I could do. And I'll be honest, I don't know what they should be. I could play Liliana and plus. I could play Ceratops and bounce this when it gets horny. I could play Liliana and minus. How am I losing? How am I losing to this is the question. I don't know. So Rankle, I don't think I can. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't think I can lose from. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Never mind. So this thing won't have lifelink unless he amasses. I suppose I could. Well, he doesn't have red, and he would have to draw some other shit for a widespread brutality or whatever the fuck that card is. But you see why it's good to have 2 Lilies and 2 Garruks as opposed to the 4 that I originally had. So this is it. That's not gonna do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I draw a land, I can give Shifting Shits haste and bounce this. There's no way to win this turn, right? Well, sometimes you're just too good. Sometimes you're just too good at Mageek the Bollocking. Yeah. Alright, I'm not playing anymore because I'm still in a good mood. But I love this deck, and I'm happy the way that it turned out from the original build. So, to warm down my PPs, let's open some more packs. Let's buy some more new ones. So, what other decks exist, ladies and shits? Not exist. What other concepts exist? I think everything's pretty much solved. Well, you know, in terms of the genesis of eventual good decks. But we can still fuck around. I mean, nobody's playing Garruk Liliana combo, and I think that deck is solid. Drown in the Loch is good, but I got a play set. Giant Killer is not what I want. It's the giant thing that has the slap-like thing. I think I got 3 of that cunt. I think I got 3 of that cunt. So what do I want? Giant Opportunity. That's true. The Jack and the Beanstalk was a giant opportunity. The opportunity to break into somebody's house and steal their goose and then murder him. Which is, I'm sure there's some allegory thing there, but I don't know how Jack is the hero in that story. Because the giant, this is how I remember it from childhood. He's just living in the sky. He's not doing shit. He's just living in the sky, Maybe he grinds up a few man, but what they doing in the sky chasing him for? And then somebody steals his goose, and then they trip him up and he dies or some shit. So the moral of the story is murder everyone and take what you want. Especially if you live in a shithole and you could really do with a golden egg. Sorceress spunky shits. Alright. So I could play this deck for another hour. But like I said, I feel like I'm just in too much of a good mood. I just don't want to turn it around. Tomorrow, I'm sure I'll play a different deck that's not as good, and it won't work out, and I'll call you all fucking arseholes like always. But until tomorrow, or whenever I play next, eat my shit.